Hi, I'm Mona, and if you're here, you found Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot. Um, Today we are going to do the reading for Aquarius for the month of January from the 1st to the 15th, 2020. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and I'd like to add that you should not live your life by the tarot. It is you that creates your own destiny. Practice mindful meditation to clear your mind of unwanted negativity and replace it with positive thoughts for a happy life and a positive future. It is you and only you that can fill your heart's desire and bring positive, healthy changes you deserve. These readings may or may not resonate. Take what does and leave the rest. You can also choose to leave it all and create the life that you wish to have. Now, please subscribe, like, comment, and share these videos. To my subscribers, welcome back to the channel. Happy New Year to you guys. And to any new subscribers, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be using the Tarot of Dreams, Dreams of Gaia, Voyager Tarot, Chakra Wisdom Oracle, and we will also be using the Tiny Star Oracles made by my company, Sacred Geometry Universe. Those will also be used in the reading, okay? So yeah, let's go ahead and get started for the sign of Aquarius. This is Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is for January 1st to the 15th, 2020. We're going to start off with the Voyager Tarot, and I'm going to pull one card from this deck to get the energy of the reading for Aquarius for January 1st to the 15th, 2020. This is for the energy of the reading. We have the Emperor card. Okay, pretty nice. So you may be holding the energies of the Emperor. Now this can be male or female, okay? We all hold male and female energies. So take that however you will. The Emperor is definitely a person who holds all the qualities of all the kings. He is passionate, he is grounded, he is emotional, and he's also very intelligent. Okay? And the Emperor card, this is the number 4 card. Okay? I do see a ram or a sort of bull of some sort there, or an Aries type of animal. You could be dealing with one. I also see a lot of growth here, or planting of seeds. I see financial stability here also, with the coin indicated by these coins. Possibly some secrets that you are holding. I do also feel that you might even be feeling like you may want to move, or you might live in the city. Okay, so that's what we're holding for the Emperor energy here, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the reading, and we're going to start with the Tarot of Dreams deck. These are already pre-shuffled, okay? So let's go ahead and find out what's going on for Aquarius for January 1st to the 15th, 2019. We have the Ten of Cups, And we have the Two of Cups. Very nice. Very nice. Could be dealing with a Pisces or with a Cancer. Let me get one more card for Aquarius. One more card for Aquarius, please, for January 1st to the 15th. Okay, well, we have the Seven of Wands here. So, Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So, Aquarius, it looks like you might be in a long-standing, committed relationship with a Pisces. Okay? Or you might be dealing with a Cancer or even a Leo. You could also have all of these signs in your chart. Okay? Now, so it seems that you're in a happy, committed relationship, an emotional relationship. You may even have some children here, and even maybe a dog. All right? It seems that you have definitely given your emotions to somebody here, and the emotions were definitely returned. But there seems to be a problem with competition here also. Maybe standing your ground and trying to defend whatever it is that you are believing in also. So you might be arguing with others, all right? Possibly others about, you know, the situation you're in, which kind of sounds okay if you ask me so far. Let's find out what else is going on. What else is going on here with Aquarius? We have the Ace of Wands. So this Ten of Cups situation may have started very passionately, right? And you could have had started also a new financial beginning, you know, a new grounded, secure, stable beginning with somebody who you shared your emotions with. It looks pretty darn good, right? What else do we have for Aquarius here? What else do we have for Aquarius for January 1st to the 15th, 2019? We do have the Devil. We also have the Three of Cups. So whatever you're trying to battle here, Aquarius, could have to do with the Capricorn. But whatever this battle is, it has to do with addictions. It has to do with addictions, and it could be any kind of addictions. It could be the codependency even. It can be drugs. It could be alcohol. It could be shopping. You know, overeating. It can be anything that, you know, you kind of do too much of, more than the normal person. I do see that in your marriage or your relationship, it started out very passionately. And, you know, it could definitely be with a Cancer, okay? And with this Three of Cups here, I do see when it all began, it was, you know, pretty happy, full of celebration and happiness, right? What else is going on for Aquarius for January 1st to the 15th, 2020? What else do we have for Aquarius? What else do we have Aquarius for January? Okay, well, there you are, Aquarius. And then we have the Eight of Swords. Okay, well, let's see what's going on here. Okay. So in this last row, we do have that this new passionate beginning, you know, was pretty celebratory. It was pretty great. But then you moved away from it. seems that you moved away from it and you started a new financial journey with somebody else, right? And you may have been having to deal with a lot of competition and fighting. It could even have involved addictions, codependency. And in the end, you felt trapped. And it could be because of those addictions. So it seems here to me you may have left a family life to a life that's not so positive. You may have left something very good. But it seems that somebody with this devil energy came into your life, and now you're kind of feeling trapped and stuck. You're feeling bound to this person somehow. You move towards this person, and now you're not feeling very well. I don't mean to laugh. It's not funny at all. You moved away from this home life because you may have wanted to have some, you thought there was maybe a money opportunity here. And now you're kind of stuck in that opportunity. And even though you are dealing with some conflict with some people, arguing, competition, the money was very enticing. And, you had fun with it. You were having fun, but that was also pretty much a three-party situation because you actually were in a relationship possibly already or in some kind of, union of some sort. You could have been married or you could have been taken or, some sort of situation that you were in. You kind of walked away from it. Because the Three of Cups can indicate celebration, but it could also indicate three-party situations. So you decided to move away from this, family life or this home life that you had. And now you're kind of feeling stuck in this situation. Like you can't get out. Possibly because of addictions. You could be actually dealing with somebody who is holding the energy of the Emperor. You could be holding that energy. But it could also be somebody else holding that energy. And it might actually be whoever's holding you kind of hostage, right, if you will. Feeling trapped. This Emperor could be holding you there, right? Or you could feel like the Emperor. You could also be holding the energies of this, this toxic energy, right? You may have even shared emotions with whoever brought you this toxicity into your life. And that may also be having you dealing with competition too. And you may have started passionately with that person, and that's the person that you might have moved towards or moved away, from, your family life to move towards this kind of a devil energy. Yeah. Let's go ahead and move on to the Dreams of Gaia and see what that deck has to tell us so far, because this is very interesting. What's going on for a Capricorn? Right away, huh? Okay, we have integrity. Capricorn reading also have that card. King of Fire. Capricorn also had that card. And then we have masculine and feminine. This could be a soulmate or a karmic relationship. So with this integrity card here, that's telling me that in the past, you may have been this type of person who held integral, aspects to you. You could have been honorable, a good wife, a good spouse, a good husband, whatever. This could be, you can interchange these energies, okay? You might have been just like the ideal mate, right? But it seems that you may have also given your energy to this King of Fire, somebody with fire in their chart. Could be a Leo, right? But you did give your energy to that person nonetheless. And you could also, this is also this card. It says it's the 11 card, masculine, feminine. And the 11th card is usually a Knight's card. Let's go ahead and look up this masculine, feminine card. See what the book, the Dreams of Gaia book, says about it real quick. Okay. Passive aggressive, creation and destruction, action and action, masculine, feminine. So it does seem, this is kind of a card of, it's a card of passion, yes. But it's also a card of, how can I say, possibly too much of one and not another. You could be holding a little slightly more of a masculine energy. You could be dealing with a masculine and female, feminine energy, right? Now, you can switch the roles here, right? And, whatever your preference, male or female, whether you like to date males or date females, doesn't matter to me here. You're the one who's got to figure out, where to place these people, right? But with this card, the universe is telling you pretty much to evaluate and realign to what you were before. So you may be in a same-sex relationship, or you may be dealing with others of the same sex. This card is a card of balancing and realignment. So perhaps you are needing to realign with your past self. Okay? So you may also be feeling that, okay, you were in a committed relationship, right? And perhaps you were married to the opposite sex, but you could also be figuring out that this is not your persona, right? You could actually be feeling that if you say you're a man and you're married to a woman, perhaps you don't, perhaps you're not feeling you should be with a woman, that maybe you should be with another man for a mate. Or the opposite, if you're a woman married to a man, you might feel more to have a more better relationship with another woman. I'm kind of getting that energy here. And there's nothing wrong with that. And there's nothing wrong with letting people know that. Unless, of course, it's hard to, bring that out into the public. Might be difficult for you. You may be having to deal with the stereotype of the normal average couple. But what's normal and average anymore, right? There is no norm anymore. If you love a person, you love a person, and that's it. right? It really doesn't matter anymore. And if your family is not accepting of that, you know, I mean, you must live your own truth. That's the way I see it, right? So if that's your situation, I think you should have a little bit more thought about how you want to live the rest of your life. If you want to live happy, you want to live confused, you want to live like you're hiding a secret for the rest of your life, that's entirely up to you. I was going to say Capricorn, so you could be dealing with a Capricorn. We did have that devil energy there, but you know, if that's how you want to live your life, Aquarius, then you can, but I suggest you go for happiness. Let's go ahead and see what else we have here. What else do we? Knowledge. Very good card. What else do we have for Aquarius for January? The Union in reverse. Okay. Very interesting. We'll get another wisdom. Wow. Knowledge and wisdom. So perhaps you are dealing in your life with a lot of serious issues, personal issues, issues that you're keeping to yourself, okay? Now, if this doesn't resonate, don't run with it, okay? But I am getting here the energy of somebody who is wanting to speak their truth, right? Who understands that they know who they want to love, right? And perhaps they're being forced into a relationship because of the norm and the people around them. This could be you being forced into a relationship that you really don't want, or you are in a relationship that's not bringing you much happiness. And it could be in regards to, you know, your actual identity and the type of person that you want to love in your life. And it might be of the same sex. And that's fine. All right? And it looks like you're trying to gain some wisdom on how you can do this, okay? Now, the 10 card, you know, this looks like it is, like to me, that this is actually the Hermit card, okay? In the normal deck, I think the Hermit card is the number 9 card, but in this deck, it's definitely different, you know? Um, this also may be the Strength card right here for knowledge. Because when I'm thinking about the numbers in the normal decks, like I told you, that these are all, let's go ahead and refer to the book real quick. Doesn't take long to look these up. The book is real thick, but I'm just reading out the basics so we can get an understanding of what these are. Okay, I opened right to wisdom, so let's see what that says. Knowledge, understanding, awareness, self-knowledge, illumination, introspection, withdrawal, insight, common sense. Okay, it also says, which caught my eye right away, it's time to break a cycle. Right there, that's telling me that you're trying to go within, you're trying to break a cycle, okay? So maybe you, in your family, it's just the norm. You get married to the man or the woman, whatever. You have a happy family, have kids, and that's it. But if you're someone who is interested in the same-sex relationship, it's kind of hard to bring that out. And, you know, like it says here, time to break a cycle. Wisdom is understanding. Wisdom is loving the whole. Know and love your shadow. You have unlimited potential. The road ahead leads to many destinations. So this book also indicates that wisdom is learning from one's own mistakes. So you may have been in a marriage and you may have made the mistake by choosing this mate because you're not actually interested in the opposite sex that way. Maybe it's for friends, buddies. You may be a female, but you hold a lot of male aspects, you know? And we do have this knowledge card here. Let's see what the knowledge card says here. Guaranteed it says something similar. What is that, 9? Okay. Knowledge, skills, understanding, training, education, practical. Okay, well, knowledge is, you basically, you might have met this person at school, right? You might have even just went in to look up things that have to do in your situation, right? What other people are doing. How are they getting through this? Because they might be in the same situation as you, but they have actually overcome these issues in their life. Maybe you're asking them, how did you do it? How did you tell your parents that this is not what you want? Or how did you come forward? Whatever the case, right? And then we have the 13 card, Union in reverse. And the 13 card, we all know, is the Death card, right? But in this deck, let's see what it is. Wholeness, marriage, unity, connection, integration, harmony, alignment, and peace. Well, definitely, there's no harmony and there's no peace here because we do have it in the reverse. So like I said, you have the Union card in reverse. You're not very happy in this situation and you're wanting to get out of it, I think. And you can do whatever you want to do. Because like I said, you are the one in charge of your own destiny. Think about how you want to live your life. Step back and look and see, if you stay in this relationship, how are you going to be feeling in the future? How exactly are you going to, have that ultimate happiness that you want? Right? And that could be with this King of Fire. You're trying to be the best wife you can be, possibly, but might not actually be what you want. And you might be holding both a lot of the female and male energy. And this is why you might be attracted. You might be attracted to both sexes, but you might be also more happy or more moved towards one particular sex. Right? Whether you're male or female. Definitely going with it. Definitely. Let's see if we can pull 3 more cards and see what else we get from this, okay? Now, this doesn't have to be your situation. Could be somebody, you could just be having a hard time with your relationship right now. But I'm getting the feeling that this has to do with, same-sex relationship. What else do we have for Aquarius for January 1st to the 15th, 2019, please? What else do we have for Aquarius? Whoa, that's a lot of cards. I think that was just kind of like a slip of the hand, you guys. Just throw those back in. What else do we have for Aquarius? January 1st to the 15th. Okay, this one kind of sneakily slipped over. We have the 9 of fire. This is a 9 of fire here, right? And that's the 9 of wands. And the 9 of wands is usually, you wanting to fight for something that you believe in, right? What else do we have for Aquarius, please? January 1st to 15th, 2020. Okay, this is the 10 of water, the 10 of cups. So you may wanting to be moving towards your emotions. You know, you may be into your emotions right now. You may be wanting to fight for whatever it is you are emotional over. Okay? And it's understandable if this is your situation. You want to fight for the love that you really want. You know? You're tired of possibly being someone you're not. Right? Let's get one more card for Aquarius. Get one more card for Aquarius, please. Let me get one more card for Aquarius. Get one more card for Aquarius, please. One more card for Aquarius. That's a lot of cards. I'm going to go ahead and put them back. Interesting. So, you know, you could be married. You could be married already and not wanting this relationship. You may want to follow your actual destiny. This might definitely not be your destiny. One more card for Aquarius, please. One more card for Aquarius. January 1st to the 15th, 2019. This is the 8 of water, 8 of cups. And, you know, to be quite honest with you, it looks like you may actually get what your heart desires. You may be walking away from something, okay? I will say walking away is a card of kind of being sad and all that, walking away because you can't deal. And yes, you can't deal, but look at how happy that this person looks. This person is absolutely happy. And it seems also that all the chakras are aligned for this person. You may be actually wanting to, you know, move forward to what it is you really want or who you really love. You're tired of playing games anymore. And, you know, bravo, Aquarius. If that's you, if this is your story, you know, to go after what it is you really want and stop living a lie or whatever, you know. If this is happening to you, that's great. You know, you may not be there yet. Right now, you just might be actually just trying to move in that direction and trying to figure out how you're going to do this. Because if you are in a marriage, you know, there's going to be a lot of explaining to do and a lot of, hopefully the people that everyone around is just going to understand that this is you. And you just want to be who you want to be. Okay? And you want happiness in your life and you don't want to live a lie. And that's totally understandable. It looks like you're wanting to move towards a more passionate, emotional direction. The one that's meant for you, your destiny. This is why this masculine and feminine card is here. Because you may be a little bit stronger. You might be a male with more feminine or a female with more masculine. You know? I definitely see a lot of masculine here. And if you're a female watching this, you might hold that part in your relationship. Maybe holding the part of a more of a little bit of more of a masculine, or it can be the other way around. It really doesn't, you know, however it fits in your story. And you know, you could have integrity and try to stay in that marriage and live your life like that. Live your life the way you don't really want to live it. Are you going to really be happy there? It's hard to say. You can force yourself to stay into it and do what everybody wants you to do. You can always wonder, how it would be to be with the person you actually love. Let's go ahead and move on and see what else is going on here. Okay, let's see what kind of things come out for us. Go to the star word oracles and see what comes out for you, Aquarius. Okay. So there might be some greed, definite unhappiness there, depressed, cutting. We have joy here. Wow, we have depressed twice. We have action, someone wanting to take action. Bountiful. So I do see in the relationship that you might be holding now, the one that you're not very happy in, because we do have unhappy here. There may be a form of greed going on here. It might be with somebody who's very cutting with their words, okay? You could be cutting with your words. But you are definitely depressed in this situation. Definitely not happy. All right? You want to find your joy. You want to take action to go in that direction. And when you do, you're going to find that your life is more bountiful, more happy. Like this person right here, the person who walked away, and they're very happy. Okay, those are the words that we have for you. Let's see what letters we have for you. You can either put these all together. You know, you can write these letters down. You can fit them into order. You can see what words you can make out of them. Or this could be actual letters in your name or people's names that you're involved with. Okay, this is my Star Oracle word deck. Or I don't know if you want to call it a deck, but there's a bunch of words that are in there, random words, okay? And this is in Old English. I decided not to do that with my new Star Oracle because they're so difficult to read sometimes. I did put them in a more easier to read form, so, and those will be coming out mid-January. If you guys are interested, you can email me and I'll, you know, or maybe I'll just eventually tell you where they can be found. But we do have the letter F, we have the letter J, we have 2 C's, we have the letter N, we also have the letter I, W, and R. So either you can write those down, you can see what words come out with those. Those could actually be letters in your name, your first name, middle name, last name, or somebody that you know, first, middle, and last. Okay? And that's what I'm getting for that. So let's go ahead and put this to the side. And let's see what we come up with from the Chakra Wisdom Oracle. Okay, I had to look at the book name because it's hard to remember the name of all these Oracle decks. So, yeah, these are already pre-shuffled. I'm going to go ahead and see what comes out for you. Message from the universe. Maybe to help you move forward or the progress in your life that's going to happen. It's beneficial for you, okay? First we have impasse. Definitely we see that that's what you're going through right now. You're going through an impasse. You feel blocked, like you can't move forward, like maybe you can't speak. Okay, definitely. You're living in a facade. You're living in a world that it's fake. Okay, how fitting for the reading. What else do we have? What else do we have for Aquarius? Okay, service. Okay. So it seems that like you are in an impasse. Definitely we do understand that, okay? We do see that you might be living a facade of a life, okay? A life that you don't really want because it's not really your truth, right? And, you know, you may be of service to others. You may be in the job of maybe the health field, you know? You may be a doctor, a nurse, a therapist, some sort of healer of some sort, you know, something in that field. Okay? And if you are one of those things that I mentioned, then maybe this reading is you. That could be double confirmation. So yeah, well, let's go quickly and see what the service card says. That's what I'm kind of getting for service. Probably right, but let's just double check because I don't recall getting that card really. And if I did, it might have been a really long time ago. Let me see. Okay. Okay, well, the impasse card, it says this path is obstructed, reroute, so perhaps you're going to have to take a different route on whatever, direction you wanted to take in this situation, right? Maybe whatever you were thinking of was maybe not a good idea to take that route. Maybe you got to figure it out a little bit more. I attract to you whatever you desire if you give up your desire. I attract to you whatever you desire if you give up your desire. That's interesting. That's a very strange. Compassion, loyalty, and strength. Favoritism, unwillingness to compromise values. Finding contentment, the joy of service. How strange this card is. Are you seeing your life as it really is? Though we may wish things to be different, we often we create just what we need. This is an opportunity to look at where you are today, give up what you think you deserve, and start being of service. Maybe you are supposed to be of service to yourself and your truth, living in your own truth, not living a lie. Perhaps if you give up this situation because you thought you may have deserved it, whatever it is, it could be something having to do with financial security. But you're definitely at an impasse and you're not living the life that you really want to live. Maybe you thought you were going to have some good, happy life or situation with somebody or a situation, but it's really not exactly what you wished for, is it? Right? Well, Aquarius, I must say, this is a very interesting reading. Okay? If you are true to yourself and wish well to others, good or bad, the universe takes note to this, and you will be rewarded one way or another. Perhaps you need to just keep moving forward, and maybe something will come to you, and this obstruction will be, the path will be clear for you. Maybe for now you just have to live the way you're living, because you got to figure out how to do it, in a kind way, how to separate from whatever it is you're involved in so you can bring out the truth. Just really depends. I don't know your exact situation, but I do know that you are the creator of your destiny, and only you are the one that can create happiness for yourself. Okay? So, this is just the beginning of January, okay? You got the whole year, you got the whole life ahead of you to figure things out and how you want things to pan out in your life, okay? So just remember, this is only the first half of January. Still got the second half to go. Things might change, and they might change in your favor. Who knows? As long as you stay good and you stay good to others, be kind to others, be kind to yourself. The universe sees this, and you'll definitely be rewarded in the end. Okay, so I'll see you guys second part of January. Thanks for coming. See you next time.